The Laurel Highlands hiking trail. Dawdles, Meerkat, and Spaguyver. Wow. Everybody, this is Frozen. Welcome to Outdoor Adventures. I also have a group of guys with me. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
We got Dawdles, Meerkat, and Spaguyver. Now, me and Spaguyver are going to be filming this trip, so it'll kind of give you a different perspective on what's going on. Speaking of which, we are up at the Laurel Highlands hiking trail. I know I have a couple of videos of this already, but I thought it would be a little bit of a different atmosphere to bring some people up with me instead of doing the solo through hike like you're used to seeing on these trips. Let me bring you over the map. I'll show you exactly what's going on. Pretty much the same trip as last time, but we're doing it in the reverse direction. So we're up here at mile marker 70 near Johnstown. What we're gonna do today is about 14 miles, stay at route 271. The next day we're gonna be all the way over here, right in Forbes State Forest near the Turnpike. The next day we'll come down and do route 653, and then we will simply hike out to OhioPyle. The weather this trip, we're not really sure what's going on. It was a 100% chance of raining the entire trip, then it kind of went to zero the first 2 days. It's like 80% Friday and Saturday. So we're gonna have to figure out what's gonna happen tonight. They're calling for high winds and rain, low of 41, which it is right now, and a high of 62, if I remember correctly.
One of these days it's gonna rain.
One of these days it will rain. Gary has said it. Thanks a lot, Gary. So with that, let's get on the trail. Let's do this. All right, so we've begun our ascent up on the top of the ridge. Doing about 14 miles today. That includes about a mile down to the shelter area from the trail. Well, it's 41 degrees and Gary is still taking off his shirt, so. What's up, Gary?
Gary's already got shirt off.
Still liking the Z-Packs Arc Haul a lot. My buddy Alex is wearing the Arc Blast, which is the Cuban fiber version of this. And Gary's rocking the ULA Ohm. And then Spaguyver's rocking the Appalachian Ultralight. I think it's the custom speed pack is what he has. That thing is really cool. It's literally just a Cuban fiber cylinder with some mesh, some water bottle holders, and some straps. All of us are wearing semi-ultralight packs, which is really neat. So I'm really excited about this trip. Really excited to get to camp. Got the playoff beard going. The Penguins are still in it. So we'll see how they do tonight. Hopefully we can get some signal, possibly listen to the game too. That's beautiful.
How far are we going? We have gone 2.88.
2.88? Cool.
Hour and 16 minutes.
Not bad, not bad. Almost hitting 3 miles an hour. How you liking your Arc Blast?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Like it a lot, okay. Thanks, man. Thanks for that in-depth analysis. It's been a bit windy. Hopefully our campsite tonight down at 271 is a little bit sheltered. Just might put the doors up.
Sheltered at the shelter?
Shelter at the shelter.
Shelter up.
We just stopped to take a quick little lunch break here. I think we're feeling some rain. It's little sprinkles. Not quite sure though. But hopefully it holds out for us. Let me get back on the trail before this starts. It's no fun eating couscous in the rain. Not at all. What you making, Gary? Is this your first ramen bomb?
No. Done this before. I'm a professional.
Okay. Professional ramen bomb maker.
How much potato goes into that? A whole potato. Apparently.
We fixed it. It's okay.
Now I just got to get to the potato part.
Why did you crush up the
You're
vomit?
supposed to crush it on. I can't.
I thought you were a pro. Did you not just say you were a pro?
Here, let me put some spice in there too.
Put some spice in there
yet?
I hope your windscreen blows off the ridge.
You're a mess.
I'm trying.
Well, Gary, how is it?
Oh, it's really good. Loaded mashed potatoes and ramen.
And a flavor packet.
And a flavor.
And 2 cups of water.
Yeah, 2 cups.
Gotcha.
It's really good.
We had a little accident with the Wildcats. This is still fine, but we're gonna wrap some duct tape around this, I think. Call it a day. Trying not to get the foot too tight here.
All kinds of duct tape action going on.
That's not impeding my foot from messing around there, but that should hold for a little bit at least.
A day.
And then we'll just keep putting some duct tape. I actually keep duct tape on my trekking pole, so just in case I need anything. Now, for those of you that were looking at the Wildcats, I'm not saying anything bad about them. They're actually a really great shoe. I just actually tore the mesh part. The inner layer of that material is still completely intact. I just don't want the mesh top falling off. And I actually cut it on a really sharp rock. It was either at the beginning of this trip or at the end of the Oil Creek trip. So nothing wrong with the shoes. They've been absolutely great. I do have another pair waiting on me when I get home. So we'll be wearing a new pair on the next trip. Weather is definitely turning to our favor right now. Not too much wind, really no wind at all. And then blue skies. It's gonna be a really good night at camp. Just past Route 271, mile marker 56, I believe. Taking this trail down to the shelter area, marked with the blue blazes. And it's about 0.8 miles, maybe a mile long down to the shelter. Alright, we have arrived at Route 271 shelter area. You can see the bathrooms, shelters, probably be around this area with the fire pit at some point. We got flowing water. We got a pump over here. Living the dream. You brought a tent?
Again?
Do you know this is an all hammock trip, right?
No?
See ya.
I'll stay
You
in
gotta
the
go.
shelter.
You gotta go home, brother. I did make, I'd say, 2 very minor adjustments to my tarp setup. The Wilderness Logic's snakeskin was great. However, I really liked the idea of that Cuban sleeve that Hammock Air made, which I had at the beginning of last year. Didn't like the Cuban fiber because it really wouldn't let the sleeve dry out. It actually took 4 days to dry out, I think, my first trip. Hammock Gear finally ended up making a mesh version of that Cuban sleeve. So this is it right here. It's actually very, very compact. It's a very light mesh. It just does the job of keeping the tarp all locked down for you. So I switched with that. I also took the door management system off of the tarp and switched it out with mitten hooks. So I only used 4 mitten hooks instead of 8 actual clips. And I'll give you a little quick tour after this is set up. I also made another needless addition. I'm going to try out these titanium tent stakes from Hammock Gear. So they're just little shepherd's hooks, but replacing the MSR groundhogs. Really no reason, I just wanted to try them out and I needed free shipping. So. Here's really the only thing I changed here. before, these used to be little buckles. Now they're just clips. So what this allows me to do, still allows me to not get wet if I need to deploy the doors, which is the big thing for me. So I'll just remove this clip, take it down to this end, and I'll attach it to either this shock cord or the actual tie downs, whatever these are called. This little clip right here. Now what quilt is that, Spaguyver? Or excuse me, what hammock is that?
That is the chameleon.
That's the chameleon. So this is the what everybody was talking about.
I don't have the pull-outs out on it because I don't really use them.
You don't use the pull-outs? Okay. Any beetle buckles from Dutch? That's cool. It's kind of like the spiders on the whoopee slings I had last year. But this little hole right here that you see actually allows you to put a spreader bar so you can kind of have two hammocks next to each other, which is kind of the big thing with this. So, hammock gear, carbon fiber tarp.
Yep.
Cool. Cool, cool.
Doors just like yours.
Yep. You guys ready to do some food?
Snacks?
Snacks. We could do snacks.
I had a ramen bomb, so I'm good.
You're probably good till 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
ET's here.
Just collecting up some firewood. Now in the Laurel Highlands, they do have chopped firewood for you. That your reservation money pretty much goes to that and maintaining the trail. So, got some firewood getting collected right now. The wood pile is actually right over there where we came in at. But at this point, we are pretty much just trying to kill some time. It's 4:41 right now. I think we're gonna say we had dinner at 5, right? And that's the earliest that we're gonna do it. Okay. Meerkat's pretty much doing all the work here while we're gonna watch him. Good job, dude. You're doing good. So, +1 on the ramen rescue. Good.
It's expensive.
Yeah, for what it is, it's expensive, but
Okay, but it's good.
since I had it,
Yeah, I may as well eat it. Of course.
Yeah, man. Papa's food too.
All right, just getting the fire going here.
good.
What are you eating?
Biscuits
Water.
and gravy.
Wait, you made breakfast for dinner?
Yeah, it's a dinner meal. Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy is a breakfast meal.
No, dinner
Yes.
meal. Dinner meal.
Okay.
If you go look it up, it's under breakfast, Gary.
Well, sorry, I mean as a dinner.
Wow, Gary.
Yeah.
You can't even read.
It says that it's a dinner.
It's not a dinner.
Well, to me, it's-
cannot read.
It told me it was a dinner.
Ugh.
It's a dinner now.
No.
Yep.
Jeez, Gary.
You were told wrong.
Instructions were wrong.
Instructions: eat for breakfast.
Only.
So blue skies right now, but might mean that it's gonna be a little cold tonight. So hey, we'll see how it goes. But we got that fire going. It's really nice. Really nice. We're all just kind of hanging out, chilling. Very, very fun. Beef stroganoff was delicious too. So I think our campsite looks hilarious with all the Cuban fiber stuff going on over here. It just looks like a little festival. That's really funny. All right, we're just hanging up the food bags now. Getting ready for the Penguins game, which is awesome, in the middle of the woods next to this fire. I'm way down here. See that? There you go. But definitely hang your food bags. There's probably no threat of bears tonight. But, you know, just in case, you never know. That's awesome. Oh, sorry, you can't see this. There's no, NHL does not allow the rebroadcast or retransmission of any kind without express approval of the NHL network. Sorry. It's a little bit after 10 o'clock, so that'll about do it for us. We got 21 miles tomorrow.
I'm gonna wake up semi-early tomorrow so we can get on the trail pretty early, get that mileage out of the way. Beam rocks tomorrow, and we're staying at Turnpike. So it was a really good night. We got to camp really early, got to kind of meet Mark a little bit, and great trip so far, but it's only day one. It's only gonna get better. So good night, guys. I'll see you in the morning. Good night, Gary.
Good night.
Good night, Alex.
Good night.
Mark's already sleeping, so I won't say goodnight to him. Good night, guys. Well, looks like people are getting up. Man, I was zonked last night. That was crazy. Oh, the woodpecker right there woke me up. So, I'm gonna get out. Looks like the guys are getting the fire going again. And coffee time. I'm starving. I was hungry at like 3:30. Alright. Looks like the beard grew a little bit more last night too. Awesome.
What, just have to cut mine? I got it.
How'd you sleep last night, Alex? Good?
Very warm.
Good? Very warm?
Very warm.
How about Mark over there?
Not too bad.
Not too bad? A little bit chilly?
A little bit, not. I wasn't cold.
Okay. I actually had to get my pad out because I had a cold spot right on my butt. I wasn't sure why.
Actually, I asked Alex if tonight I could borrow his bed to put under my feet because that's the only spot that
Okay. Well, it should be warmer tonight too.
any issues at all.
Yeah.
And really, it wasn't bad. It was just I noticed it was cool there.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go see how Gary's doing. Gary,
What's up?
what you doing?
Are you snooping?
Gary, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
He emerges. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning.
Might be getting a storm early this morning, so we're trying to pack up in a hurry here. Alright guys, we just left camp. It's raining a little bit, but we are on the trail at 7:30, which is pretty good. So we should be at camp, what, 4 o'clock you think? 3:30?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Beam rocks today, 21 miles. We're gonna start hitting the scenery. It's gonna be fantastic. I think everybody got a decent night's sleep, so we're raring to go. Pretty cold out here. I think it's, what, 41, Gary? Is that what my thing says? 41, 40 degrees. But
Yeah, 40.
the rain jackets are definitely cutting out the wind a lot for us. That's perfect. Look at that. Very open area. Wonderful. Yeah. All right. We're getting into the glacial rocks now. This is crazy right here. Yeah, isn't this cool? Yeah, we're gonna be seeing this kind of stuff, you know, all the way to OhioPyle, which is the last day we're gonna be here. So, oh, good stuff.
Just past mile marker 53. Walking through some tall grass, feet got a little wet, but it's okay. The dark clouds are still rolling away from us. Hopefully that continues. We get some little bit better weather. And we're pounding the mileages out. We're just kind of BSing and just having fun with this. Time's flying. Miles are flying by. Whoa, it's cold up here. Holy crap. We're like on top of the ridge. There's like no tree cover whatsoever. I think they were doing a controlled burn here.
And it's windy.
And it's windy. Holy cow.
And a tic-tac-toe board. We got squares and circles.
You always got the center.
Started to rain a little bit. What we're thinking of doing now is we're gonna go up to the next shelter area. I think it's in like 3.5, 4 miles. Stop there for lunch in one of the shelters and then be on our merry way. Kind of get out of the rain a little bit. All right, shelter area. This is not where we're staying, but we are gonna go down here and have a little lunch. Get out of this light drizzle. Wow, already a fire.
Yeah, this whole wall was in here.
That's cool. Good stuff. Okay, so we're gonna be in here. This is one of the shelters at Laurel Highlands. They're actually really nice. Chimneys, fireplace, shelter, some hooks to hang your pack on. Really nice.
Oh,
Yeah. Wow, that was a delicious lunch. How about it, guys? Good?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Definitely.
Pepperoni wrap.
Pepperoni wrap for Gary.
Yep.
2 ramen bombs. And what'd you have? What'd you have, Spaguyver?
I had some Easy Mac and some coffee.
Easy Mac and coffee. That sounds pretty good too. So our bellies are full. Our packs are heavy. Just filled up some water. We are heading a couple miles into Forbes State Forest. Heading to Beam Rocks. Should be an awesome overlook, especially this time of the year with the leaves kind of just not taking out the view for us. Huh.
Oh, some spray. Forest at Beam Rocks.
Right before you hit Forbes State Forest, right around the location of Beam Rocks, is when you're going to start getting into this very rocky terrain. So definitely watch your ankles here, especially if it's wet. These are really, really slippery when they're wet. Just past mile marker 44. Doing pretty good. Should be in Forbes State Forest, I think in the next mile or mile and a half. God, I love being out here. Love it. A little muddy here. Whoa! Just a tad. 42 miles left. Oh man! Woo! Is it rain? Is
Time for the jacket.
it wind jacket time?
Yeah.
May as well, huh? Gary, you're nuts.
Let me put my legs back on.
That's crazy. Look at that view though, man. You see for miles.
I can
Beam run right here. Means we're getting close to Beam Rocks. I should start seeing it over here at some point soon. Very soon. Lots of people choose to climb these rocks. So they warn you, definitely warn you, climb at your own risk. Make sure you're in good physical shape, etc., etc., etc. But I mean, I'm not a big rock climber, but that even looks fun with the right gear, of course. There you go. Gotta love this trail. This is awesome.
Yeah, this will be my longest trip by like 45 miles.
That's a lot. That's a lot. He's a trooper for coming with us.
We did today what we did in 3 days at Dolly Solids.
Yep. His first 20. That's like a huge hiker milestone when you can do 20. But again, it's not about hitting, the highest mileage you possibly can that day and killing yourself over it. It's about getting outside, spending time with friends, and hiking a trail. Going on an adventure. You never know what you're gonna run into. All right, we've arrived at the Turnpike shelter area. Just scoping out a spot here. We do believe that it's gonna rain around 7, so we're looking for, a place where we can set up, then maybe have a fire inside the shelter fireplace. So we'll see if we can find something that's gonna work for all 4 of us, and then scope it out, get set up. Thinking this might be a good spot over here. Now, there are supposed to be gusts up to like 20, 25 miles per hour, so it is important to look up for any kind of dead limbs that might be hanging off of trees. Or right now I know all these trees are alive, every single one has buds on them at least, or leaves. So I think I'm going to hang between these 2 trees right here. So that should be perfect for me. Now, because I'm expecting quite a storm tonight, may happen, may not happen, but it's better to be prepared. I have actually pitched the tarp down a lot tighter. You can see how tight it is to the hammock. This is a better angle. So, yeah, it's gonna be pretty darn windy tonight. I mean, you could just see the trees right now. We're gonna get something. Right now, I'm starving. I'm gonna go eat some chili mac with beef and have cheesecake for dessert, packet gourmet cheesecake. So that should be very interesting. Looking forward to it. But let's go ahead over to the shelter, grab my bag, and head over.
What are you gonna have tonight, Mark?
I got some packet gourmet chicken tortilla soup.
Ooh.
And then I've got some queso I'm gonna throw in it. Some sour cream.
queso too.
Yeah.
How about
and then
chips?
It's got the chips and the
Okay.
cheese that go
Cool.
in it too. So
Cool.
that'd be good.
How about Gary? What are you eating, Gary?
Your favorite?
Beef stroganoff.
Beef stroganoff.
Nice. Alex is having breakfast,
Pre-dinner.
followed by what? Dinner?
Chili mac.
Chili mac. Oh, that's gonna be good.
We need more firewood.
Yeah, I'm good. I took a handful.
I think the Fritos are why I like chili mac the most. Adding the Fritos helps a lot.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, that crunchiness in there. At least at first.
It's like a taco in a bag.
A walking taco.
Yeah. How's the food, boys?
Really good.
Good, good. Alex, you start eating yet? Or you're waiting?
I'm on second meal.
You're on second, making second dinner. This is Haggett's Gourmet cheesecake with summer strawberries. That's actually really, really good. Nom 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 nom. That's. Did you know it was gonna taste that good?
I had the lemon one and it's really good.
Here.
All right.
Whole thing.
You know what else is good? And I don't even like
Wow. Wow.
banana pudding. Dude,
All right, Gary wants to show everybody how to hang a food bag. Gary. Gary, I don't think that's the tree that you should hang from. All right, go. Perfect.
Now if it ever comes down.
Wow.
That's solid, dude. I was thinking this was actually gonna break.
I was hoping it was gonna break. Then we could bring the fire out.
All right. Rain just started. Probably get some more firewood. Call it a night, maybe. I'm gonna drink some electrolytes. This Squincher Zero. If you watched my last Oil Creek video, the guy that stayed with me at one of the shelters, he gave me some. It's delicious. I got fruit punch. It's really, really good, and it's like good for 20 ounces. So that's fantastic. I'm gonna keep drinking it. Pretty nice, warm, cozy.
Yeah.
Gary.
Grab it again. Jump started again.
Yeah. Well, it's raining out now, and Alex and Spaguyver, I think, called it a night. So me and Gary.
Yep.
Hi, Gary.
Hey.
We're just chilling by this fire. Probably kicking it for like an hour or so,
Yeah.
and then we'll head in the hammock. I just deployed the doors because the rain's actually blowing in on the one side. So the rain went 90 degrees instead of blowing on the side where I set it up for. It's actually blowing right through the ridge line. So we're gonna chill in here for a little bit, and then I'll be back in the hammock. All right, everybody, it's about 10 o'clock. I think Gary and I stayed probably up an hour extra watching the fire in the shelter, but in the hammock, obviously. It's coming down. It really is. I actually took the little pole mods off of the pullouts for the tarp, just so I can have a little bit of a tighter angle, because if it starts picking up with the wind tonight, it's definitely going to be on my hammock. So with that, I will see you in the morning. It should still be raining when I talk to you the next time, and it's going to be probably raining until 1 p.m. tomorrow. So it should be an interesting day. Either way, it's going to be a blast. It's all about the adventure. Good night, everybody. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It's still raining. It's day 3. It was a really good night last night. Really peaceful. Just listening to the sound of the rain on the tarp. I do need to make one adjustment tonight, and that is to add the drip lines back. I think I'm going to take the zinget that I have for the tie outs, the pull outs, and put it on the ends of the hammock where they should be. The reason is, I, for whatever reason, took them off last trip. Forgot to put them back on. I needed to make them a little bit longer. They just never made it back on. So the edges of the whipping are a little bit wet right now. And, that's concerning, because once that gets wet enough, that will drip down into my hammock. So you got to definitely take care of that. How's everybody doing today?
Dry right now.
Dry for now?
Yep.
Gary, I heard your tent started floating away.
Yeah.
From the
Luckily,
puddle
I had
that
it
you
stayed
camped
down.
in. Alex, how'd you sleep, buddy?
I slept great.
Yeah? Did you
Yep.
like it?
I liked it a lot.
Nice. Today we're seeing Seven Springs. But first, as always, I need coffee. Lots of it.
Shelter again tonight.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Well, the rain has slowed down a little bit. We're packing up. Very foggy today. I don't know if you can see it yet, but we'll see it in a little bit on the trail. A nice flowing river here. That's how much rain came through here. This was almost dry yesterday. It's crazy. We were using these rocks over here for stepping stones. Wow. We're going to mile marker 18 point something or other. We'll have a little bit over 18 miles out tomorrow. Staying at Route 653. It's right after the cemetery. Old cemetery too. Highlights of today are Turnpike Bridge in a couple miles and Seven Springs Mountain Resort, which is like a little ski slope area. It's pretty cool stuff though. How's the trail treating you?
It's a little wet.
A little wet?
A little deep too. We follow this.
Oh well. That was a legit slip too. Oh jeez. Waterfall on the trail. That's legit waterfall, man. That's nice. All right, we're getting ready to cross the bridge that goes over the turnpike. And then we're going back in the woods. 51 degrees. Gary still has his shirt off.
Feels pretty good.
And they're tacked above my bed.
Spider. You got the spider.
Spider.
Spaghetti spider. Where is it? There we go. Halfway. Mile marker 35, guys. Gary, did you do this?
He drowned last night.
Yeah,
Gary,
washed away.
should we have a moment of silence for Mr. Mouse? That's enough.
He was a great mouse.
He was a great mouse.
He ate my food.
That's sad. What? He's like intact. This was like
drowned,
just dead. He might have drowned.
Yeah.
He got washed down the trail.
That sucks.
He actually lives about 7 miles that way.
Yeah.
Actually, wow, crazy. Just came up a pretty steep hill, past mile marker 33. And so we're gonna take a break for a little bit at the very top. Decent elevation gain and loss today. Yesterday was semi-flat, but today, kicking our butts. Just hit Route 31, shelter area down that way. If you're planning on through hiking this, or just even staying in this area, try not to stay at the shelter area. The reason why I'm saying that is because you know the sound the trucks make when they're backing up? It goes on 24/7, and it,
Like a quarry.
you hear that? That'll definitely, I mean, if you're a light sleeper like me, it'll definitely keep you up all night. Even with earplugs in, I was having a terrible time on my first through hike of this place. So definitely try to stay at a different shelter area. Just a little tip there. So I've been hiking with these Black Diamond Distance Z's for about a year now. Just had a critical failure on it. Didn't get stuck, didn't do anything. I was just walking on this flat terrain, and it broke. It ripped the entire stability plastic piece or metal piece, whatever that is, out of the pole.
Here's the inner ones.
So I'm gonna have to
They're probably about the same.
figure out, maybe add some duct tape to this. Hopefully it'll last me. Having a lot of gear fill on this trip. The shoes, the Sawyer filter, the poles. But we'll get through it. 32 more miles left.
I like it.
Nobody else's gear is failing, right? Just mine?
Just my leg.
It's because the third try. Third time, that's why.
Well,
Alright, anyway, I'm gonna figure out how to fix this, hopefully, and we'll be on our way.
That's what you got going on down there.
I got the locking mechanism piece out, the metal piece with Alex's Leatherman squirt.
Squirt.
And now I'm duct taping this together and just hoping that it'll last for the rest of the mileage here.
With the squirt.
With the squirt.
Wow,
That
you
looks
really
good.
screwed that up.
Alright, please hold.
It should hold.
Alright. We'll see. I think we're coming up on mile marker 30 or so. Sun's trying to come out. It's getting a little humid out, which is good. The wind's not blowing too bad. It's getting to be a nice day. And that's all any hiker could ever ask for. Feet are drying since this morning. Trail's been a little washed out, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, we did have about 12 hours of rain yesterday or something ridiculous. So, and the trekking poles are holding up. So that's good, because I was not looking forward to hiking the last day without poles. That would have been not so good. Such an awesome section of trail right here, guys. Wow. Looks really cool. Glad we're getting to see it on a semi-decent day, too. However, there's some burn marks in some of these trees. I wonder if they did a prescribed burn here at some point that got a little out of control. And they do those burns to get rid of some ferns that are invasive and take over the area. But yeah, some of these trees are pretty dark. I'm not sure.
Bugs are coming out.
Sun's out. With the long sleeve shirt off. Feeling fantastic. Oh, just enough wind to keep the sweat off you too. Really cool. You can see Seven Springs way down there.
Told you it was gonna be a good day.
Mile marker 28.
Just took sitting around the fire for a little bit.
Yeah, beautiful day.
Yeah.
Really surprised. Started off horrible.
Yeah. But we did have fun walking through like rivers.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'm putting my feet in this lake. I know that.
That's pretty nice. You can go swimming. Probably pretty cold though. Might be pretty darn cold.
I might dive that.
We'll cool you off.
About 1 more mile or less to Seven Springs. And there's talk of going swimming. I don't know about that, since it was, 42 last night? We'll see.
I'll go.
But definitely gonna have lunch up at the lake, which just so happens to be the highest point of the Laurel Highlands hiking trail. There's a white horse in that barn over there. Can't really see his head. Okay. Anyway, we are pretty much in the Seven Springs area. So we'll be having lunch very shortly here. Here we go. Seven Springs. Beautiful place here. Yeah. Alright guys, highest point of elevation on the Laurel Highlands hiking trail, Lake Tahoe. Beautiful. Great day, I'm so happy it cleared up for us. Wonderful. So you found a picnic table? Sit down and eat. Today for lunch is curried mango chicken salad by Packet Gourmet. Thinking outside the box here. I had 5 ounces of cool water. All right.
Just like a instruction type flat.
Yeah. Pat flat. Steep cook for 5 minutes. What's everybody having? Let me guess. Ramen bomb?
Or ramen bomb.
Gary?
Ramen
bomb.
Yep.
Spagaiver, what do you got going on?
I had my protein bar.
Let's see. Sold out?
That's what's been.
Oh, look at that. Fantastic.
You got 5s. It only takes 1.
It's not bad. Not bad. I think I needed to let it maybe steep a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But the chicken's a little crunchy still.
Up your feet.
Just do a faith fall backwards.
No, dude, that is way too cold. I'd probably get hypothermia from that. You remember the dolly sod stripper we walked across Red Creek? That's what I felt like.
That is cold.
I can't feel my feet. Just got done with lunch. What's interesting is usually that lake that I showed you where we stopped to eat, usually you walk around that lake to get back on the Laurel Highlands trail. They actually have it rerouted. And I've never seen this part of the trail. So either I was going the wrong way the whole time, which I don't think I was, or this is a brand new section. Maybe they got tired of replanting the grass. I'm not sure. Alright guys, we just hit mile marker 25, right next to the Sporting Clays Range at Seven Springs Mountain Resort. So, I'm not getting shot at. It's not hunting season. But, absolutely beautiful freaking day. The sun is out, partly cloudy. It's so wonderful. The trail's still a little mucky though, so we're trying to keep the feet dry. Just imagine that thing rolling off of its little home right there and just taking out this entire mountainside. I'm not sure any of these trees would even stop this thing. It's nuts. Very cool. I do hear thunder though. Definitely was thunder. It's really nice in the spring with the leaves down a little bit. Holy cow.
Spring's so much better than fall.
Yeah.
Isn't as nice.
Yeah, look at that area down there. They're definitely getting a storm.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
The only thing I could use right now is just a little bit more breeze. Other than that, it's a perfect day.
Just cool you
Just yeah, a little bit.
awesome.
All right, let's hit it. I know it looks sunshiny, but over that way, it's a huge storm, and we're walking right into it, I believe. So we'll see. It's really dark over there, dude. All right, so we got
Mile and a half left.
yeah, a little bit longer than that. It's kind of like a little race against time at this point. That is a huge cloud. I don't know if it's coming across on video. That's a bad storm though.
Tarp's ready.
I'm just hoping we can make it to camp. Very old graveyard right here. I don't like that that flag is upside down, but I don't have anything to fix it with. Yeah, I've shown this in a couple other videos, but really, really old graveyard here. I'm not sure the story behind it or anything, but it's pretty neat. Just heading downhill. Final descent to our shelter area. And when I say downhill, I mean way downhill. It's really, really steep incline.
Hey, Mark, you just hit.
What did? Oh.
Perfect.
Oh, we did just make it, basically. Got everything set up. Started raining. It's not too hard, but it's definitely coming down a little bit. Everybody's set up with their hammocks and their tents. Gary is joining Alex since they're snuggle buddies for life.
Yep, cooking partners.
Cooking partners. I got my hammock in porch mode along with Alex. MacGyver is behind me. And someone told Gary to put his shirt on. They literally said, Gary, put your shirt on. So someone must know outdoor adventures here, which is, again, it's pretty darn funny. So I give you mustard and mayo. See how it tastes. Deli roast beef wrap. Huh. That's good. I think it would be better for lunch though. I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Or, what if you brought a ketchup packet?
I like the mustard in it.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
I forgot you said it had mustard.
Pretty good. We got thunder and lightning now. So, luckily we are in probably one of the most protected campsites on the Laurel Highlands Trail. The wind is basically cut out because we're kind of in a little cutout corner of a mountain right now. So, should be good. We're not at the highest point. We're nowhere near the highest point now. But might be a fun storm. Looking forward to it. This is gonna be cool. Wow! You can see how we have basically the tarp kind of locked down with these doors, okay? So the shock cord from this side is on that mitten hook for the shock cord for the guy outs. For the guy lines, I mean. So, pretty protected in here. As long as we don't get any crazy wind, I'm pretty much able to just stay under this tarp, you know, out of the hammock and not get soaked. But yeah, it just got real here. Crazy. So glad I have a tarp with doors. I highly recommend it. Because this would be horrible without doors. And I've been through storms in the Red River Gorge without doors. It just, your underquilt just gets completely soaked. So, highly recommend it. We are having fun. Having a little party here with the hammocks. Get some water. Slowly. This is what it must feel like to use a gravity filter.
You using your filter?
No.
No, it's
I'm even filtering with my my tarp.
Oh, you just use it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, I'll get some eventually. I mean, I've only been doing this for like an hour.
I bet it tastes better.
I'm assuming it's gonna taste great. So yeah. What's up, Gary?
What's up?
Couldn't hang out in your tent, huh?
Well,
It's
I was
a
too
little,
far away from you
too
guys.
far away, yeah.
Very comfortable
Lonely.
either.
No.
I am comfortable, actually.
I mean, they don't look too
Rocks
comfortable.
are pretty comfortable.
If only you had a hammock.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Only, yeah.
You should try a hammock, dude. I'm telling you.
Or if I even had a tarp.
If you only had a tarp.
Yep.
Doo 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 doo. Alex is playing on his phone.
Trying to.
MacGyver's back here somewhere.
Sleeping.
He's probably sleeping. No, he's there. He's just old.
awake.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm surprised I'm not tired.
I'm not tired either, and it's past 9 o'clock, you said, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Alex isn't tired. He passed out last night. Well,
He's just trying
he
to
probably
stretch
stayed
his
up a
knee
little
out.
bit.
That's all he's concentrating on.
That's what I'm doing
What
right
have you
now.
been trying to do?
That's how I got mine sitting.
Good night, Gary. Good night, Spaguyver. Good night, Meerkat.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow for our last day. You wake up to something like this, you make sure nothing's getting on your underquilt. If it is, you fix it. That's what I'm gonna do. We're looking pretty good, so not much wind. But wow.
All good.
You good?
All good.
All right.
You all right, Gary?
You good, Gary? All right. I think Spaguyver's dead. I don't know. He's asleep. Oh, man.
Alright, well, back to bed for me with earplugs this time. Whew. Morning, everybody. It's about 6 o'clock. Man, it's not terribly cold, but it's gonna be a cold day. It says probably a high of around 40. Rain most of the day. I'm assuming if it's anything like camp, there's gonna be some winds. So should be a nice, easy hike out of here at least, right?
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, definitely.
When did that change?
How'd you sleep last night, Gary?
Very good.
Very good?
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Woke up like once.
Cool.
Yep.
That's not bad. So we're raring to go today.
Uh-huh. Ready to go.
It's a little foggy today again. Spaghetti, how'd you sleep in there?
Not bad.
Not bad. Were you warm?
I was okay.
Little chilly at some points?
Yeah, this morning probably 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I curled myself up into a little tiny ball.
Nice.
That helped.
I put a pad behind me about that time too.
Yeah. You know, you do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do. Morning, Alex. How'd you sleep?
Very warm.
Very good. Heard you had a snack at 4 a.m.
I snacked at 4 a.m. I got hungry.
Leave my tarp up to the last possible second. They said it's gonna rain in about 10 minutes or so. We'll see if that's accurate. Have breakfast under here and then get on the trail. Alright, we're just cooking up breakfast here. It's about 6:30 a.m. Feeling okay with the rain jacket and the base layer on, so that's good. Once we start hiking, I'll feel a lot better. About 41 degrees right now. Cooking up some breakfast skillet along with Gary, right? Mm-hmm. Or no, you actually have breakfast skillet. I have scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're going to lose a member of our party to that stupid IT band crap that I was experiencing on my last trip. I guess it was hurting Alex a little bit, and he's really feeling it today. So he's making the right decision, and he's still hiking out, but he's going to hike the road back to his truck, which ends up being, how much was that? What'd you say?
miles.
12 miles back to the car, back to his truck,
Yep.
and then we'll meet him there. We're doing 18, so I think it's the right decision.
Yeah.
That tendon sucks when it's acting up.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. If you're outside of your knees hurting and there's a quicker way to get where you're going, do it. A quick little backstory is I was hiking with Gary and our buddy Chris in the snow up at OhioPyle, where we're going to be later on today. Injured my IT band, didn't know anything about it, ended up pushing myself, and I couldn't walk for 2 days after that. Had to get physical therapy, had to do a foam roller, had to hook up like these little things that give you electric shock. It was terrible. So just do the right thing, hike out. You're fine. There's no one's gonna say anything to you. It's a good decision. All right, this is where we part ways. Alex, good luck. Be careful on the road.
I'll see you at the truck.
All right, dude. See you in a little bit. See how his legs just stiffening that leg. All right, boys, you ready? Let's kill this. All right, guys, south. Let's continue down the trail. Just a little light drizzle this morning. I wouldn't even call it rain at this point. It might even just be from the trees. But hiking along that stream's pretty neat. Just hearing that sound of that water. Gary wants your opinion on something.
Yeah.
He actually wants to get running shorts that come up to right about
probably like here.
there.
Just
What do you guys think about that? So imagine Gary shirtless
Oh yeah,
and then almost pantsless.
Then
What
I
do you
can get
guys
my
think about that?
thighs tanned as well as my chest.
part of that point that there would be no boxers as well?
Yeah, because I would
Yeah.
use the lining, so it would just be running shorts, no boxers, and it would be great, especially during the summer.
So leave a comment below and tell them what you think about that. Wow. Some whitewater here.
All right, guys, mile marker 15. 15 miles left for us. Enjoying today, even if it's raining a little bit. It's such a good time out here. Hopefully Alex is doing all right along the road today. Nice and foggy and windy. Ooh. Be careful. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm wet. I can definitely tell it's been raining quite a bit here the past couple weeks. The white water down in the streams is crazy. It's actually really, really scenic. Going through a little pine tree forest just past mile marker 13 a little bit ago. And I think soon we're gonna be on top of the ridge. It's gonna be windy up there. Like from 10 to 8, I think, mile marker. It's all flat, but it's right on the ridge. So it's gonna be really, really cool, but really, really cold. If you guys have watched my return to the Laurel Highlands video, it was a solo trip, but that's the rock that I had lunch on. So you can see how high the water is right now. I mean, that's really high. I mean, I had my ramen on that rock right there. Wow. Yeah, this stream wasn't even here. The stream wasn't here at all. How you doing back there, Spaguyver?
I'm doing good.
Good?
Yep.
Liking it?
I am.
A little cold?
A little chilly.
A little chilly. You know, I've had 2 through hikes to this place. Had literally perfect weather both times. It was just a matter of time till we run into something like this today. Today is definitely the recipe for hypothermia though. You got cold, wet, and windy, and it's a little foggy, so there's even more moisture in the air than usual. So, you know, be careful on days like this. And it can happen to anyone, you know. People like to hear those news stories, oh, they didn't dress appropriately. I mean, we dressed appropriate today. We're still, you know, pretty cold. You know, I mean, granted, we have some more layers if we need it, but forecasts is like this, you know, be over prepared. Wind is just making it really, really chilly. Anyway, a little bit past mile marker 8. We're starting to head downhill. It's actually quite hard to talk right now. Starting to head downhill for like a mile and a half, almost straight downhill to the OhioPyle shelters, and then we'll be getting some ups and downs. Just took some vitamin I to kind of preempt any IT band issues that might occur over the next couple hours, so hopefully that'll be fine. And here we go, begun our descent. Alright, still going downhill. Just got word that Alex has officially made it to OhioPyle, so he is safe and sound next to his truck. He just, I think he's setting up his hammock and just kind of vegging out till we get down here. We are a little bit past mile marker 7, walking down this hill. And then we got some heavy uphills and downhills along the way. But I'm glad to know that he is safe and his IT band issues kind of worked out. Sucks that he wasn't able to complete the trail with us, but he still has done his highest mileage per day. I think his longest day out, and his longest miles hiked for the whole trip. So good for him. Congratulations, Alex. Whoa! Wow, there was a drop there. Jesus. That would have been bad. Did you get that on film? No. Awesome. The fog is definitely dissipating, so that's good. You can see the Youghiogheny River over there. We're gonna be heading way down that way. Knocked out about 14 miles today. We're at this, I think it's the last stream crossing, to be honest with you. Last bridge at least. Yeah, I'm gonna switch socks. Go for it. Maybe wait at the overlook. It's pretty nice. You'll know. All right. At the overlook. It's really cold. I think actually Spaguyver went ahead. Probably he's back in the car by now. But yeah. Awesome overlook, man. Awesome. I just got to woo back. Okay, let's get off this overlook. It's cold and slippery. Oh. Wonder if that was Spaguyver wooing me. Caught up with Spaguyver, and we are now at mile marker 1. So 1 more mile left. It really is. I wanted to throw one more stream at us on the way down here. Really, really slippery.
Oh, I almost caught that. That would have been good.
Oh man, it's slick. Really slick.
This is what we've been dealing with all day. But dealing with it.
Just give up, man. Yay, we finished. Oh, mile marker 0, guys.
Well, that's a through hike. Both of us almost ended up on our asses here at the end. But we did it. I don't think anyone fell this whole time.
No, no one wiped out.
Even with all this wet, I don't think anybody...
Yeah, somehow. I almost did right there. I don't know how I stayed up.
I came pretty close to.
Yeah. Well guys, that was another very successful through hike of the Laurel Highlands hiking trail. 4 days, 70 miles. Did it with a group this time, which was, I think it was a great atmosphere, to be honest with you. We were talking about that earlier. But yeah, there's something about just doing it with friends and having that, you know, being able to talk to someone and making the miles just fly by. Gary's a little bit behind us. It's kind of cold to stop and wait, so we're gonna wait for him in the car. Alex is already, I think, probably having a burger at this point and a beer. But the shoes held up. Pretty happy about that. Pretty happy I didn't need to use string or duct tape to actually make that work for the rest of the trip. Got to get some new poles, a new filter, but hey, it's called maintenance. So guys, if you have any questions about the Laurel Highlands hiking trail, just comment below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks guys, find time and go on your own adventure. I'll see you on the trail.
See ya.
Also, be sure to look for Spaguyver's version of this as well. A little different perspective. And we'll catch up with the guys in the parking lot. There's Alex. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
What about the dog story? I want to hear this.
Like mile 6 or so, this dog came charging out of this lady's yard.
Yeah.
She came running out behind this dog. It was a mean-looking dog.
Really?
Too. I'm trying to like fight it off with my poles.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was trying to fight.
Oh my god.
I thought for sure I was gonna have to start beating this dog.
Wow. What kind of dog was it? Do you know?
Like some black lab.
Wow.
Rottweiler, pit bull, something.
Yeah.
It was mean looking.
Wow. You did end up getting a ride though.
Yeah, I figured I'd give it a whirl and see how the hitchhike worked out.
How was that?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Some older guy.
Yeah.
Said he's hiked the Laurel Highlands Trail before.
Oh, that's cool.
Lived right up the road. Asked him on a ride. Brought
Cool.
him to town.
That's really cool. I'm gonna put this camera away before it short circuits.
Pretty good idea.
My water bottle holder, some water bottle holders. I can't say the word. Some water bottle holders.
That's so much more flavor
No.
though, so
Not at all.
chili mac.
It's beef stroganoff is so much
just
better.
The sauce, that's it.
No.
Hey, women.
What? Oh, my tape fell off. I guess my tape isn't working.
Leave no trace.
Leave no trace.
From diaper rash.
Right.
Like overnight.
Yeah, so you put that in your butt.
Butt, nuts, legs, something. whatever's chafed. You think I'm kidding? This stuff is amazing.
No, I believe you. I mean, that's where my body glide goes in all those places you just named.
Yeah, but I'm telling you. So I had one day. So the swamps around South Carolina are hot and muggy and nasty.
Yeah.
And I've only done one trip out there. It was one overnighter, and I didn't make it through the night, and I hiked out.
Wow, really?
But I pushed it so hard, trying to get back out, and I chafed the end of my.
Oh, and we're not putting that in. But yeah, probably just chill by the fire and talk. Maybe cuddle a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I should just end this video. Cool. Gary, I'm trying to film here. Excuse me. You don't have any inspirational quotes for everybody today, though?
Not today.
Not today, really?
Yep.
Why don't you come up with one real quick?
Man, whenever the wind's not blowing,
Okay. I'm kind of confused. They want you to pull that sign off the tree and then go to the office to return it? Huh. Return it to the Tahoe Lodge? I could just see the guy at the Tahoe Lodge's face when you say, "Here, I'm here to return your sign."
End of the blister.
And then don't get squirted in the face because the
Yep.
liquid will pop out of
And
it.
then you
That
can
stuff's
just then
toxic.
push
Yeah,
out.
see the liquid popping out of there?
Yep.
It's delicious.
And then
Put it in your ramen.
yeah.
That's the dog that chased Alex.
I got this.
Oh yeah. Do it up, Spaghetti. That's it. Awesome.
It's pretty bad. You should let me have it. Let me take that off your hand.
I got this. Wow, look at that. Oh, God.
That